We can start with number 3. I guess I'll go ahead and start. I got the number 16.450.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Yep.
Okay, so on that one, I just want to make sure because that was one of my struggles was finding because it didn't have an X bar and I didn't know which one to use on that one. I looked everywhere. I don't know.
You see, if you went to section 4.1, it kind of defines the formula for that. Is that what you were looking for? The formula that you used?
Yeah, and but it has X bar in there, and there was no X bar. That's where I struggled. I was trying to plug the formula in, and I was trying to use X bar, and
So,
oh, the very beginning. Let me see. Yeah, because it says X bar minus 1.96, and I didn't know.
So the formula that you're using is the M equals Z times the sigma divided by the square root of the sample of N. Is that the one that you used?
No, I didn't. Wait, where? Oh! Wait, so the one that's like M equals 2...
Right, because you're trying to find the margin of error.
Yeah, and it is 2 standard deviations away from the mean because...
But did you pull up your applet?
Mm-hmm. I have the applet up.
Okay. So you put 90% into the area, right? Your Z-score.
Yeah, but I just didn't put in my Z-score because that's what I was struggling with. I didn't know how to get this because I understood, like I read through it and I understood that I needed to put in the area and everything like that. So I put in 90 or I put in 0.9000 because it told me to. So I put that in, but I couldn't figure out how to get my Z-score. So, because I didn't have an X bar and I didn't have, I don't even know if it has a mean, does it?
So you have your area on the applet, and so your Z-score, you want the blue in the center because that's what you're dealing with is the center. You don't want the tails because that's your margin of error, right?
Yeah, and I want it to be 0.126. I just wanted to leave it.
So your Z-score, when you put in the 0.900 into the area box, you get a Z-score of, and you blew in the center of it, you get a Z-score.
It's 1.645?
Yep.
And then you plug that into the formula.
Oh, wait, but then, oh, you plug that into the,
The M equals Z.
M equals
Margin of error.
2. Okay, so the M equals 2 with standard deviation over the square root of n. That one? Oh! Alright, that makes a lot more sense.
That's how I did it. I hope that I'm doing this right, group. Did you guys?
Yep, that's exactly what I did too.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know, this particular section confused me so bad. Because I read it and I don't know, I got stuck several times. Anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of information in the reading for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't just that. It was like, I can handle reading, but it had formula after formula, and I was just like, I'm not even great at application, and so the formulas were just getting all knotted up in my head, and so, yeah. Anyway, thank you.
So you're good with 3 now?
Yes.
Okay.
And on 4,
go ahead.
I think that I knew where 4 was, but I still didn't, like, isn't it the one that says, isn't it 3.1 point estimators? But wasn't 100% sure on it, so yeah, go ahead.
So in section 4, you see that table, I'm sorry, it's section 3.1, you see that table there?
Yeah, and that's where I saw what, and I was just like, well, but they're, it didn't really say anywhere the exact answer, so that's why I was a little bit confused on that.
So X bar, this is the answer I got. X bar is point estimator of mu.
Yep, that's what I put too.
So do
Me
you see
too.
that on the table there in section 3.1 where we found that at? That very first line in the table.
Mean, X bar, and then the population parameter is mu. Yeah, and I read that, but where does it say?
That is it. That is it.
Oh, wait, so S is a point estimator for standard deviation, and S2 is a point estimator of standard deviation squared.
Uh-huh.
So it's just basically like they're each point estimators of each other. Each little row right here.
If you read right below the table, it says the statistics above are called point estimators. So the column that
I
says
didn't know which one. Yeah, I read that, and I read it like I read this whole section, but I just couldn't figure out which ones were point estimators of which ones.
yeah, so it says sample statistics. So it says statistic, and those are going to be the statistics. That's going to be your point estimator, and then it says parameter, and the parameter is the one that it's used to estimate. So
Wait, where did
it isn't super clear, but if you kind of just look at it, so it says the statistics above are called point estimators. So the column that says sample statistic, that's the point estimator column, and then the other column is the parameters, because they are just one number that is used to estimate a parameter. Yeah.
So the statistics are the point estimators, and the parameters are still parameters. Unknown values, it says? Okay, because I read that, and it did not make sense to me. Okay, got it. So, I don't know, I read the whole thing, and it just, I was like, I'm reading gibberish. What I'm reading, sorry. I was pretty frustrated. I spent hours on this, and it did not do anything for me at all. I don't know. Not my forte. So it's X bar is a point estimator of mu, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
Got
I
it.
can try the next one. I'm not sure if I got the right answer, but I got 489.614.
I didn't. I got 498.315.
And I got 320.200.
Oh, no.
Let me go grab my notebook for this real quick. I didn't.
I can tell you how I figured out my formula, how I did it, and there's no guarantee that it's right at all. I've been wrong before.
Well, I think that ones like this probably have at least a little bit, I don't know, of
For Thacia, for this one, I went to section 4.1.1, and that's where I got my formula.
okay,
Was it the
yeah,
long one?
4.1.1.
Yeah.
yeah, so the X bar minus 1.9 times standard deviation over the square root of n. And then so you have to do it the minus and the addition, the subtraction and the addition.
Plus or minus, yeah. And they're asking for number 5. They're asking the lower limit. So that's going to be, you're going to be subtracting it. So
Okay.
I started with all of my numbers here. So I knew that my sigma was 113, right?
Right. And all it worked. I just didn't know which formula to use on it. So I start on the sigma, which is 113. And then,
Wrote down all of the components that I knew, and then I plugged those into that.
okay, so let's see. The square root of, what is it?
Are you on X bar plus or minus 1.96 times sigma divided by the square root of the sample of n.
Yeah, and I got, and so I put in 113 divided by, and then I was going to put in the square root of n, which is 64.
Deb, was your answer 498.315?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I just got. I did it again.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
And then,
So Thacia, so you have
so then I just put,
113 divided by the square root of 64 because that's our sample, our n, right? Which is
and I
8.
got 14, for 113 divided by the square root of 64, I got 14.125.
Yes.
And then I multiplied that by 1.96 and I got 27.685.
Perfect. Yes. Now
And
you
then,
have to. Now you're doing your plus or minus, so they want the lower limit, so you have to subtract that.
so that's 498.315.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Number 6, add it. So you have to.
Okay. Okay, so 526 plus 27.685. And so it's 553.685?
Yep, that's what I got.
That's what I got too.
Me too. And I redid my number 5. Same as 498.
And for 7, I thought that there would be no change because it's already got the normal sample size, so it's not really gonna.
That's not what
Isn't it still gonna be? Okay. Well, I didn't know if it was still gonna be like a normal. Well, I guess it might increase the confidence interval. I don't know.
is what I got.
You got decrease?
Right. On section 4.2, when you click the blue box there, it's a lot better than I can.
Okay, 4.2 in the blue box.
N goes up.
Oh, there it is. Okay, since the sample size n is the denominator, if n is increased, the square root of n would increase and the fraction would decrease, which would lead to a smaller margin of error. In other words, if the sample size is increased, the width of confidence interval will decrease. It will become narrower. Oh! I was thinking about it backwards. I was thinking like your margin of error as in how incorrect you were. Not as in how small it got. So that makes sense. Okay.
I have a lot of sound. I hear myself repeating.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you're echoing for me.
You kind of come in and out, so that's why I have to have you repeat stuff sometimes.
Yeah, Deb and Alex.
Yeah, it's kind of like and
like
so
a
I just try to listen. Yeah, I try and listen really, really well, but sometimes that doesn't help.
Oh well, it's okay.
Okay.
So
That doesn't bother me. It's fine.
I put that it would increase. Sure.
Sorry, I didn't hear any of that.
She said that she got that it would increase. Number 8 would increase.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that what you got, Deb?
Number 8, I have increased.
Okay.
What do you guys think about Hangout? So this echoing.
I don't know. Sometimes when I like, I don't know. I could get off and then get back on again because that's helped before. I don't know if it's mine, but maybe it's just the connection. I don't know.
They say you're the
It cuts out. Okay. Well, I'll get off for a second and then I'll get back on. So see you guys in a second.
Oh wait, you're the only one that works.
She's the only one I can hear.
Me too.
Can you guys hear me when I talk, or do I echo?
I can hear you now perfectly fine. You're not echoing.
Yeah, now everybody sounds good.
Is that any better?
Maybe so.
Yep, way better.
Okay, good. Maybe I just need to get on last every time. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Well, you were the only one that we could hear. I think everybody else was echoing. You were the only one that wasn't, Thecia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe I just make it short and everybody else, I'm like, I'm the most important.
Okay, well, I think we're working, so.
So good.
All right, so I got that we said for number 7 it was decrease and number 8 it was increase.
Uh-huh.
Okay, awesome. Who wants to take number 9?
I got confused on all of the formula ones. So
I got 246.
That's what I got too.
Oh, I got 422, so I must have done it wrong. Okay, I'm going to try that one again.
Okay.
so on this one it's I got stuck on all of them, so I didn't really put any answer in. So on this one, would it be the same thing that you did on 4.1, or?
You're going to use a different formula. This one, it's looking for the sample size. So if you go all the way to the bottom, there's the formula for the sample size formula under the
Oh, that little pink box?
Yeah, that has all the formulas in it that you'll need.
No, well, look at that. I mean, I looked at that box, but there were so many formulas in here that I was like completely overwhelmed. I just saw so many formulas. I didn't know which ones I needed. I didn't know which ones I needed to use. So, yeah, as soon as you said at the very bottom, I was like, oh, a little pink box that I looked at, but I didn't know what to do with it. Okay, so I need to do the z-score times, what did you call that thing, Deb? I just call it standard deviation, but it's called something, right? The sigma.
Yeah, standard deviation is exactly what it is.
Okay. So the z-score times the sigma divided by m. What's m?
M is the margin of error,
Oh, right.
and then you have to square it because of your sample.
Okay.
Oh, I just got 246, so that's perfect.
Okay, good deal.
And so on this one, wait a second. But here, so on this one, I don't have anything except for the standard deviation and the margin of error. Can I do that formula with just those two things?
So you have the standard deviation is 400. They want a 95% confidence level. So you'll plug that 95% into the applet to get your z-score.
Right.
Yeah. And then it says at the very end margin of error of 50 hours. So you have 3 variables to work with there.
Okay, so the z-score is 1.96?
Yep.
Okay, alright. I think I can figure out from there. I know you guys don't want to sit here and explain every single problem to me, but I can't do that. Okay.
No problem. Whatever is helpful. It helps
Okay.
me better too.
Well, I can try and do it real quick. And looking at it like this, it does help me because I was reading through it and it didn't really make any sense, but I think that I do better on the quizzes if, I don't know. I mean, like, I do it after we get off, but sometimes even that, I'm just like, I can't remember what they said. I don't know, I am not a math whiz. I can take anything apart with jet mechanics. This is not my forte. 1.96. And everybody says I had to have been good at math in order to fix jets, but that was not true. But I was very good at fixing it. And then standard deviation is 400. 400. Error. So it's, wait, so I got 15.68. That's wrong.
Yeah, now, well, that's right, but now you've got to square it. You see that?
Oh, right. 245.86. And it's the nearest whole number, so okay. Okay, we got that one.
Good.
So on this one, which formula was used for this one?
This is the one that we used for number 5 up there.
Okay. So the one that wasn't like 4 point. The one that's. Where is it? The
Confidence interval.
confidence.
If you're looking at that pink box down there.
Oh, it's down there. Okay, so I don't need to move from this spot. Okay.
Really got it.
Okay.
Don't leave the box.
Okay, so it's kind of easy to know what's going on. Which is
And just while you're doing that, what did you guys get on it so we can make sure that we've got something similar?
I got 99,002.
Yes, me too.
Okay.
Yes, I did. You know what? I'm so glad you said that because I didn't round it to the nearest whole number.
Always good to have each other to check up on our rounding, right?
Oh, that's true.
Right there. So 99002, right? 99 and 2. Yep.
okay, so for this one, I need to put in the Z-score, but it doesn't have a actually? Yeah, but I need a Z-score, and
So you get
yeah.
your score again from the percentage that it's looking for. So it says 95% confidence interval.
Yeah. Man, so it's still 1.96. Okay. And then X bar, which is this may be way off. Oh, never mind. It's not gonna be. Nope, mine was way off. What did you guys get?
99002.
Oh, never mind. I did get it right. I was like, holy crap, that's a huge number. I did it wrong. Yeah, and then you said that, and I was like, oh, yeah, that is the number I got. So, okay, and just entered that one.
So Thacia, you can do number 11 really easily then, now that you know that.
Yeah, so I just say 11,998.4667 plus 11,000. I mean 111,000. So it's 122,998.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And then for number 12, I got all of the above.
Yep, same.
That's the goofiest question ever.
I know.
Yeah, I was reading through them because I was like, I want to make sure I don't miss anything while I'm reading, and then apparently I did anyway. I was reading through all the questions, and I was like, well, what the heck? Even I understand now. I was like, it says there are 3 requirements, and then it gives you 3 requirements and how to see which one it is.
I just submitted it and we got 100%. Nice job.
Yay, go team.
Oh, thank you, goodness. Thank you, guys. I feel a lot better because I was stumped on this one. Last week's was not so bad, but this one was pretty happy for me. So, thanks.
I feel like there's a lot of reading, but if you just look for the formulas and figure out which variable means what, it can be a lot easier to just simplify it that way. You know?
Which one's the function with which ones? Okay.
think that we're headed into a lot more work like this because I think that we spent the earlier weeks on learning the definitions, the vocabulary, and now we're actually going to start applying them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, thank you so much, guys. I won't make you stay any longer. I know I'm the reason why we stay so long. But I learn a lot from you guys.
I learned a lot too, just going over it again. So nice.
Okay, awesome. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Have a good week until Thursday.
All right, until next Thursday.
Hey, adios. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.